Hey YouTube, Brian here. I'm so sorry. We are going to do this once again because I wasn't spot on the first time. And what I'm talking about here is the creative room. It's not working. It's not working at all. So what we're gonna do here is try to fix it as much as we can. We're going to do this hopefully very fast and over a few days. I spent the weekend together with my daughter, so I'm not having that time to do this. We spent our time picking up some stuff instead, which is quite nice. Just lovely things I'm going to use in the creative room.
Hey brother, do you still believe in one another?
I think I promised you to follow along on all of this in the creative room that's going on. You've been missing out on something. And why is that? That's because last night I had a long chit chat. And of course I could have made fast forward or a time lapse. The situation was that I spoke with a person what we could do about the house to get most out of it. I have a thought in my mind about expanding the house extremely. And why not just use what you got? So I thought of changing the living room, so I was able to change my daughter's room and my bedroom and move the bedroom in the corner of the house. But it will just leave some more space in here, I suppose, if I changed a few things around. It's kind of small changes that need to be done for this to be possible. So I thought it was perhaps a good idea to do that. But still I'm thinking the thought, so I'm not there yet, I'm not doing it. Perhaps I might be there when the money is there. Right now the money is quite tight and I'm thinking a lot about changing job because there is nothing going on with the bus I got. I got my school kids in the morning, I go home, I wait for the school kids in the afternoon, and I spend 150 hours on being home and supplying my payment with those hours and taking a lot of weekend shifts as well. So it's not looking too bright. The Ghana project is still rolling, but they have kind of situation going on down there, so that's no good either. I was really hoping for that to work out very soon. Nah, apparently not. It's Brian with a little update in the creative room, which is going to change a lot. Short update. This would perhaps be where we go back to the time lapse I was speaking about earlier. I set up a table and it's working. I put on a new plate. The other plate is out in the entrance, main entrance. I'm going to put something underneath the table. So that's what I'm going to do now. The settings on the camera, so that's the reason why it's gone darker than before, and it was because it was on automatic and 1300 ISO. The recommended amount of ISO is 800 only. Otherwise you're starting to get all this destruction of the picture, and you get a lot of noise in the something with something. Who cares, Brian? Who cares? I don't know. Let's go back to what we were doing. That was a really great idea, Brian. We have to find you another angle because I got a furniture coming in that direction there. So if you wouldn't mind, perhaps you might move further into the room. Yeah, perhaps that there. You could do that. Because we got a lot more going on in the room. And what's coming up next? Suppose that's the light up here. I think we'll bring you down to that corner there. Come on, yeah, come on, kylling. Chicken. Those would have been nice to have as well. Let's see. That's the wall. Yes, we got the wall over there. There we go. We will move you again, because this time it's going on straight above you, right up there. Yeah, so move again. We're sorry for all that moving. And by me telling you that that was perhaps it with the green screen, I mean that I'm gonna change the angle now to something different. I need to think about this angle because it's right in front of where I'm walking all the time when I need to go out and get some. And the light is coming in from over there. And this is perhaps the way it's going to stand. Speaker in each corner. Perhaps there's a speaker on each side of the green screen. It would be nice to have it like so, because you got the stereo sound going instead of you got that speaker closer to your ear than that speaker, because I'm gonna sit behind the window. I got some thinking to do still, but the space, boy, what the bleeding is up with that? The space over here is very nice. I think that's what I'm going for, looking for. So I'm able to move around over here. and still have something standing behind me to be kind of set or a decoration or something. So that's great with the space. And perhaps I even can push the table a bit further that way if it's necessary. Depending on if I'm still going with the two Brians. And well, I got the Galaxy channel and I got this channel over here, so I suppose it would be nice to have space for both Brian. Otherwise there would just be Brian and not be on at the same time. Yep. Brian, check it in. Check this out, man. It is bottles with UV color in it. Orange, green, perhaps white and purple. And it's just been standing in the sun. I would really like to have that up on the back side of a glass. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but that's also coming into the creative room. Ooh, that was loose. But that's pretty amazing, isn't it? It's amazing coloring. Yeah. Okay, freaky. Hey, to the room where we are doing a lot of different things, and I've just been in the workshop to pick up some pieces of wood that I'm going to mount to the ceiling. Hopefully it's gonna push up the ceiling a bit more than it is already, because it is hanging like that down in the far end of the just above the window. I'll do that right now. I think I picked up a machine over there, a drill, and I picked up some screws of different lengths, and I also picked up a Peter Spider-Man. Yeah, itchy spider crawling on the board, and you die. Die. Sorry for the language. No cursing on the channel, Brian. You know that. Sorry. I'm going to move that. I believe it's going to be just above here, just above the table. I'm not sure I'm going to time lapse it all because there is a lot of installation underneath the table with the cables and something like that, and I don't think that's interesting for you at all, and you're definitely not in the angle to see it. So I'll perhaps do like last time where I show you the finish and then we skip straight through all this weird stuff here. Okay. Sorry, there was no reason for all that. I was just afraid I had pushed in the lens, so it was this vocal and depth of field. To the ceiling. Oh my god, you can't see the ceiling from there. There we go. My laser beam, I'm gonna get my laser beam. I forgot to start you when I picked up the laser beam. And I'm doing my thing here. My thought is over and we are now going to continue. Continue. Is that my camera memory sticks always got jammed up with information, and you got that straight up in your face. I was supposed to stand like so, just give a little bit of light from there, and we got the backlight here, got nothing in front. Anyway, Brian moving in and out. I have been doing a bit of things in here. I've been putting up that thing over there, placed some things around, put a white curtain up here, and I'm gonna bring it over there. I got some lighting going, so that's what I'm going to fix at first before I do that pulling thing. And I'm also doing a bit of wiring on the table. So we change angle, so you're able to follow along in what I'm doing. How's that for? That seems alright. That seems alright. Welcome back after ordinary stop on the memory stick. 600D. Straight over the shoulder, that's what it is for, I suppose. Or perhaps it's a brick you could put into the wall, make houses out of it, I don't know. It's very nice. Back with a fresh battery. Yeah. We are almost finished here, and I'm going to move myself out of the pictures so you're able to see what has been going on. Yeah. There you go. How is that? How's that? How's that? How's that? How's that? How is that for a picture? I think it's quite great. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. So I am now going to take that white piece of thingy hanging over there and bring it across, and then we should be done in here. Of course, I'm still missing some shelf over here on the wall behind me, just to decorate it just a little bit. So we are gonna move on with the timeline. Here we go. The zigzag. So YouTube, that's it. That's final. I need the shelves, and should we bring on the light? See how that's going? I think that would be a good one. A good one. I got some switches underneath here. I'll now switch them on. And then we got some light. And we got some more light. Nope, that light is gone. We got over here the third switch, and that's dead. We will now turn down. Okay, so here we go. That's the third one. Welcome to the TheDanishBrumbas studio! Wow! Isn't that awesome? No? I think so. It has taken me quite some time, but now I'm almost there. Still the shells is missing. So we're good to go, I think. Got a great green screen here behind me. Hopefully there's no shadows there anymore, or else I will be working a bit more on that. So this is Brian checking in and showing you his studio and a bit of the making in the progress. See ya, take care, cheers, adios amigos, bye bye. Møjn. Capsules coming up. I turned on all the light over here. Still I'm missing. I'm not sure you're able to see that. You're able to see one of those over here. I'm gonna give you another angle just in a second. So let's have a switch on here and a switch on there. And then we got some, yet again, more light. We love light, don't we people? Otherwise we can't see each other. Now what is that? Ooh, isn't that exciting? Isn't that interesting? What is it? It's two worlds very close to each other. The blue planet and the sun. No, that's also the world called blue planet in a different light, different kind of globe. That's what I wanted to show you. I forgot all about it. And I got another switch. Check it out. And you can't see that. I'll now drag that forward. Hey! I made it myself. It is very, very good looking. Oh, I didn't make the glass, of course. How weird would that be if I was able to blow glass? A glass blower. Okay, people. That was it. That's final. That's the studio. TheDanishBrumbas. Check it out. See ya. Are you still here? Are you still here? Are you still here? God damn it, people. Why are you still hanging here? You should have other things to do on a Sunday. Yeah. I got some other things to do, so I'll be gone now. See ya. Bye. Another angle for you. I'm trying to reorganize or just organize the new place here. in the same room. I don't know how to exactly put this. I would say it's the same, but it's different. Yeah. You should not have that much room at top. I believe that would be a nice angle for you. That was almost 3 minutes of nothing. I'm trying to mount the microphone to the table, and the table has this uneven edge, so it's tipping a bit, and that makes it hard for me to mount anything to the side of the table. So that gives me some difficulties. That noise you're able to hear in the microphone when it's sitting all the way up there on top. Come on, money, jag kan få studio. Every time I touch the microphone, it just moving backwards, and I do not like that. That means I'm going to have to figure something out. I need to figure something out how to mount it the correct way. Or just perhaps another way, not the correct way, but another way. I need to find a solution for that. That means Brian is going into thinking mode. I came to that solution. Since it's a round plate, here you got the table, and then you put that one there and that one in there on the other side here. So basically you're going to force it to stay there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I found a solution. Yeah, that's a great thing, Brian. So now you need to make it and check out if it's possible. But of course it is. Why shouldn't it be? Why shouldn't it be possible? Plausible. I'm afraid the 2 screws is perhaps not enough, so I'm going for some of this. Put it on somewhere where I can find the possibility to perhaps stabilize it a bit more. Because I have a thought, in time, using that, still wiggling down here, has really tied it up, and it really wants to get loose because of pressure and so forth. I'm not sure the screws down here is able to have it in check. So I'm going to bring this in the picture to reinforce what I've already have done. Yeah! I saw movement straight away as I mounted this piece of holed metal onto it. It went straight into a good position. Unfortunate, I made a breakthrough on the table top, so I don't think that's a good one. As I convinced myself it is a working space, this is where I'm going to work and do a lot of weird things. And that's also the reason why this is not a brand new table, but a used table, a second-handed table. So that's a lot easier to take in. It's a lot easier to take in when you make a scratch in the surface, or you make a scratch mark. But when you do something and you can see it has been used. So I'm not that sad about it, and that makes me a lot more calm when a thing like that happens. But that reinforced it. Now it's stable, I believe so, yeah. I definitely don't see the same movement as before. It has to reach all the way up there where I might be sitting at any time, and it should be able to turn over here where I might be standing, and I'm able to speak as well. So that is pretty good. That's pretty good. I was thinking about making a hole about here somewhere to bring up some cables. I'm not sure about that situation still, so I'm still having that in my mind. Until then, I'll do things like this and try to keep the table intact as long as possible. Yep. Alright, next thing, bring it in. Things has been standing still in here since you were here last time you were here. And the situation for that is I have gone into some of all my grandparents' pictures and put them into a SD card. So in each box right here down in front of you, there is 100 photos a piece. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I think it was 7 more in this area here. Then Brian had some old pictures on a negative thing kind of thing here. So I thought to myself, why not, while I got the machine out, I got this thing going for myself here, why not finish it off? So I had done this for about a week now. Let's see, what is it Brian he's talking about? He's talking about this thing happening right here. That, yep, almost, nope. There we go. Yep, you can see what I'm doing. Ah, it's a bit dark, isn't it? See, can we bring more light on the table? No, not there. That's over at your place. Just forget it. I'm almost done. I got one thing here left. But this is what I've been doing lately. Sorting this out. Now that's a beautiful boy. Pleased about myself. Don't ever use a mirror with a flash camera. That destroys most of these pictures where me and him were supposed to be in the same picture. What is going on right now is pictures back from my school time when we had exchange students exchanging forth and back. He was a guitar player from France, and me, not so much. I had some weird ideas about taking photos with him, so I suppose he went along and showed me his guitar, because he has quite a bit. And that was the final one. So now I think I started up with space for 7,500 photos on this one here, and there is 5,400 spaces or room left for pictures. And now I got sorted it out, so I even had the opportunity to throw some of this old these negatives out. That goes into the bin or something. I'll figure out how to get rid of it the correct way, so we're not messing up the environment or Mother Nature. We do not want to mess her up. We only got one. It's like we only got one mother, right? Don't want to mess her up either. Finally, Brian done. Nice. I'm still waiting for something for the shells over here on behind me. Up there in the back. But now I'm done with this. I suppose I'm going to some editing now. Or else I'm going to clear out some space on my hard drives, and then I'm able to finish off some other things I needed to do. And that's my childhood on video and DVDs from my grandparents as well. So I got that out of the way, because it's those days on video, or would that be VCR, VH something? Video? Anyway, tape recorder is a magnetizing thing, so you will never know how long it's going to last. So the sooner the better, if you want to maintain good quality on that. Just kind of information for everybody. For those that are interested. I did not want to make a time lapse of this, because a week time lapse? No way, Brian. No way. So this is just me showing you a little bit of what I've been doing in this week. Now I'm done, and that's nice. Hey YouTube, welcome back. I need some shelves here on the back of the wall. So that's what I'm going to do now. I prepared a 60 centimeters piece of wood with some screws in the corners. I got my lever, the one that makes sure everything is in the same height, lever, that little bubble thing there. And then I'm gonna hammer on the screws to make some holes in the wall, so I know where to drill. And I also got a drill in here. So that's what I'm going to do now, just so you know what is coming, and you know what you're going to watch, and you know what you're going to see, and that's the same thing. Well, okay. The bush. Get to it, Brian. Alrighty now. Oh my god, where do you get that from? Ooh, a person that I know. Yeah, we all know some people, and apparently they have this effect on us that it's not like a disease, but some use some catchy lines and you use them later on. Apparently that was one of them. Alrighty then. Yeah. Let's see if we can make this work. It looks pretty okay. It's not all over the place like, so that's good. I need a sweeping back. Once again, just trying off my language, the English language, and that's not too brilliant. What I was trying to say is, I picked up one of these to catch all that dust that's coming out. I believe the wall is not that hard to drill in, so that's the reason why I'm only using a drilling electric drill. So let's get to it, let's get into it, let's jump right into it. Let's do something about this. I'm not sure how high it's supposed to be sitting. Ta-da! Apparently I forgot something to hang it up with. I'll go get that. We are recording. Perhaps you're not able to see me, but I'm all the way out at the doorway. Trying to hang something up here. Perhaps we turn you that way, that way, that way. Family jewel. That was way too close right there. Sorry for the language, but that was very close. Woo-wee. And there's light from the natural side of thank you, Mother Nature. But this is my new office. Welcome to the DanishBrumbas channel, office. Look, I don't know what to call it. But I was thinking about me sitting about here, recording myself from over there somewhere. And in other cases, we can turn it around. Got a green screen behind me, or behind you. And we got a thing I made myself, and I made something in behind, green screen, that I'm quite proud of. It took me some time, I'm not done with it. It still needs to go to a kind of a painter, which is a family member. I got some other things that is also coming on to the shelf, which is my logo, which has been by my cousin, female cousin. She's quite the painter. And I am looking for a special kind of watch. It's called a Aarhus watch. It's from the town that I'm basically grown up in. It's not a town, it's a city. It's also called the City of Smiles. This is Brian and his new office. I believe that I'm done here. Yes, I am. There's still some small things I can twitch and tweak. And what is that? That is to figure out how I'm sitting best at the desk at the table. Because you can put some cables down in a hole, and I'm not sure if I want to make that hole in my table yet. And where it's supposed to be, I need to figure out how I'm sitting with the desk. Is this the right spot, or am I supposed to move a little in what direction? So this is me checking in and checking out. See ya. Take care. And I don't got my capsule. So typical Brian. But this is my logo. I was thinking about it standing about here with some light in the back of it. Yeah. And have been getting myself some t-shirts, black and white. But this was Brian checking in. See ya. Take care. Cheers. Adios, amigos. Bye bye. Møjn. And it worked straight away. I wasn't expecting that. I was more expecting that I need to take it 2 times, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, because I'm not that lucky. But today I was. Yay, great. YouTube, Brian here. My computer is doing something weird stuff behind you. And it's probably because Brian is moving some files around, which he probably wasn't supposed to do, because I was transferring them to somewhere else. Muppet. Wasn't thinking, just trying to clear some space on my PC. And when you do that, 2 things at the same time with one file, it all gets mixed up. But we're going, but no buts, Brian. This is Brian just making a fast little check on, update. It's called the update, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's called an update. We made it. And it's actually, my bad. But, I'm not there yet. What am I supposed to say there? Instead of but. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say instead of but. I'm not there yet. Perhaps I might. I was actually. I got something in my tooth. See ya. Take care. Cheers. Adios, amigos. Bye bye. Møjn. Hallelujah. So you did it again, you. Stop doing that. I never asked you to stop recording. I heard the recommendation is interfering with the and now we can bring some light into the room. We got Peter on top. You're going to die now. Bye now. Peter is dead. Amor, you're going to kill, huh? It has become very, very warm in here otherwise. Or else I'm just in very bad shape. I believe it's the last thing. But Brian, no buts, you know that. Okay. Hey YouTube, I probably shouldn't say hey YouTube. We have been here for some time now. Let's drop that one and bring it to the point where I tell you, hey YouTube, welcome back. Nope. So you're able to see what actually has been going on. Oh! Then that actually box once again. And that's gone. I don't know how to exactly put this, but it is wood. There was a there.